Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Toledo Rockets. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Hold and fire complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quick give. It's Mitchell. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Drake. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The run inside. It's Scott. Got the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boy.
Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. A chance to make an early statement in this one here on 1st and goal. Tries to get it himself. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stuff.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. So Toledo's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 3rd and long right here. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Richter. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Rockets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside, it's Mitchell.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
On the run, it's Scott. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Just couldn't get loose. They stop him right at the line, and they don't convert on 4th down. Hits inside, it's Smith. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Richter. Caught. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand it to the back. stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Left side is Bond. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. So now on comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Buying time to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield. It's Drake. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. First play of this drive. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Simpson. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Rushes on. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st.
such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner out there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Richter. Looking for the end zone. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Toledo! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire 1st half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown? Their last possession of the 1st half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime. I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the 2nd half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Drops back on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to throw it deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's Richter. Look out! He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rockets are rolling down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Selling the fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now
runs through a man. He might have space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Run in the red zone, it's Miller. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Knocked down immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gap.
Caught! Touchdown, Rockets! And that one will give them the lead.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And he added the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. From the gun, it's Mitchell. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Follows his blocks. It's Scott. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now the toss. He's got the 1st down. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. On first down from the 13-yard line. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them. Makes the grab in their space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Richter. Oh, pressure's coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Play action on first down. Right side, it's Newell.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Second and long here. They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Rockets send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet. It's Drake. Under pressure. And they got him.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Tries it on the sneak. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now on second and goal. Push ahead on the sneak. And I don't think he broke the plane. The quarterback just tried to sneak it in. Power on power, and the defense won it again. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. He makes a catch. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Moving the pocket, it's Richter. Left side, it's Newell.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Extra point here will give them the lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. On the option. He'll pitch it. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Out wide right, it's Mitchell. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Drake. They're working that left side. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. A first down run in the red zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Drops back, it's Drake. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Rush right in his face. He gets away. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Richter. Looking for a big play. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And that's exactly why this defense brought the blitz. You bring pressure because you want this quarterback to feel you, to get uncomfortable, to move him outside of the pocket so he's not sitting in there doing damage. They do just that. Chase him down, put pressure on him, and force the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away and complete.
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play.